Now, many of you know that as it stands, China is giving people some subsidies when they are swapping their old cars for new cars. And what we've been seeing on the streets, of course, recently is that we've been seeing a couple of old Mercedes owners letting go of their Mercedes cars for NIO cars. We've seen BMW guys letting go of some of their BMWs for NIO cars, and old users letting go of their old users for NIO cars. This is what we've been seeing in China. NIO has been giving some quite significant competition to those premium cars up there. It is part of the reason why we read this week that BMW lost some massive revenues, or it's saying their revenue dropping from previous years, which is simply because of the fierce competition we are seeing coming from China. I mean, it is a no-brainer that NIO is scooping some of the sales which some of these premium brands were getting previously. It is something that is just so great. Now, the reason why I'm telling you about this today is, well, we saw a previous NT1.0 NIO owner switching from that NIO NT1 SUV to the latest ONVO L60. This user saying he's very excited, he's happy about this, and he believes he made the right choice, which is something that is just so good. I mean, what the Nio CEO told us, after all, is that if you can't afford the Nio cars, you can go for ONVO, which is exactly what this user or this old Nio user did, and not go to the other Nio models but went to ONVO. Which, saying this, I think it's good news. It is a good thing for, especially even to us investors, to say NIO is retaining their users. They are not going out to buy other cars, but some of them are coming and staying in with NIO, or some of them are buying cheaper sub-brands from NIO, which is something that is pretty exciting. And I think we are going to continue seeing this even in the future. Not to say that NIO cars won't have people that are buying. Remember, there are those that just prefer premium brands, right? And ONVO is not a premium brand. Firefly is not a premium brand. NIO is the only premium brand that is being offered on NIO. It's one of the high-end premium brands globally, and therefore if someone is used to drive a Mercedes, I don't think they'll compromise and go and buy Firefly or ONVO. I think they will try to test NIO first, which NIO, it shows you that it will still continue having a market share, or it will still continue doing well regardless of situations like this where we see users or old users evaluating and going for ONVO. I mean, if there's one thing that I can tell you that is driving, or that continues driving sales onto NIO, is of course their battery swapping station technology. I mean, when you talk about EV industry or the fast growing EV industry, you cannot leave battery swapping station technology out of the equation, because this technology, it is just so brilliant, and it takes off the burden of the users, of the EV users, from their shoulders, because it takes the full responsibility on NIO. The moment you subscribe to battery as a service, NIO takes full responsibility of your battery. Whatever happens to your battery, you've got it covered. I mean, we have seen this week, we saw a massive, this week we're discussing about quite significant amount that people, even those driving hybrids, are having to pay when it comes to replacement of their old batteries inside their car. It's just so unbearable. Cost for a battery, it's just so unbearable. And thank God we've got companies like NIO who are deploying a battery swapping station technology, which enables those that buy their cars and subscribe to bus to enjoy a stress-free driving experience without worrying about what could happen to a battery tomorrow. As long as you are a NIO user or you are a NIO customer, you have subscribed to bus, then it takes the pain away. So yeah, man, this is good. ONVO also supports battery swapping station, which part of the reason this guy chose ONVO, it might be because of that, because I mean, let's face it, those that are buying ONVOs, most of them should be taking an opportunity of subscribing to bus rather than owning a car, as that of course takes 10,000 off the purchase price of the car. I mean, what better way, man, to just live stress-free than to buy an ONVO or a NIO or a Firefly in the future and know very well that the battery is covered for life, man. This is something that is just so out of this world, something that is pretty exciting. I mean, Nio, they are quite flexible. If you want to cancel anytime to have your battery, you can do that. If you want to come and subscribe to bus or battery swapping stations after you have bought your car and maybe you are worried, you can come back, which is why we saw the total number of people that used the battery swapping station for the first time in October exceeded the total number of sales that NIO and ONVO generated for the month. I mean, NIO, ONVO generated almost 21,000, but the total users that used battery swapping station for the very first time equated to over 27,700, which shows you that there are old users who had bought NIO but never subscribed to bus, meaning that they owned the battery in their cars, and now they are coming back to subscribe to battery as a service, which entails them going to NIO battery swapping station to do a battery swap, which is amazing, which is incredible. So tell me what you think about this. I think this is bullish onto NIO. This is massive to see that those that own NIO cars and probably they can't afford some of the latest NIO models, they've got an option now of going to ONVO L60 or buy ONVO L60 like what we saw this user doing here. This will even be much better because if you still can't afford ONVO, there will be Firefly coming, which that one will be the cheapest model or sub-brand that NIO will be selling under their main NIO name. So this is incredible, this is massive, and I just thought I'd give them to you. Tell me what you think about this. I think we are going to continue seeing situations like this. I think we are going to continue seeing even situations whereby other users let go of their premium cars and buy cars like ONVO. We are going to see that in the future, and this is not the first, this is not the last, it is just the beginning. And boy, I must say I cannot wait to see the kind of sales that ONVO, NIO, Firefly will be able to generate because of the technology or the after sales services that NIO it's offering to all of their models and sub brands, which is something that of course will generate massive sales. So just thought I'd just give you this quick updates. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell. I mean, it takes me some time to make these videos here on YouTube, and all I ask is for you to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell, because on this channel I talk only about NIO. Blue sky is coming, man. Do your own DD, and God bless you all.